Welcome back to day 12 of the 30-day Leadership Visibility Challenge. Now, we talked last week about the importance of realizing this is a career, not just a job. And underpinning that topic is today's topic, knowing your why. If we are in this for our careers rather than just for the job right now, we want to see progress, we want to see traction. You may well be here because you want more impact, to be happier, more successful, or to climb the career ladder faster and with more ease. That's possibly why you signed up to the challenge, right? Ultimately though, we need something that guides us, because at some point we are going to find that we are in a job and we aren't sure if this one is aligned with our career anymore. When things aren't going well or you are asked to do work that you don't love, it's very easy to chuck it all in, either to avoid or manage burnout, or actually leave the industry entirely. Now, this guide, this why, is essential if you want to move forwards faster, not just to avoid those burnout moments or deal with those moments more productively. If you know where you are heading, your actions will be a lot better determined, purposeful and impactful, simply because they are aligned with a goal that gives you clarity and direction and motivation. At various points in my career, I've had people comment that I seem to have a lot of motivation and get all sorts of things done. That couldn't be more true in my business. A lot of business owners don't understand why I'm so driven to do what I do, including the stuff that honestly I prefer not to be doing. At the same time, I've known there were parts of my work, especially worked in corporate, where I wasn't really getting very much done. Things weren't getting the attention they deserved, but I did have focus, and externally people thought I was achieving a lot. All of that was because I had a very clear why. It wasn't necessarily the why that was aligned with my employers, which is why I've left jobs in the past, but I did take a lot of action aligned with my why, even when it wasn't exciting or lighting me up as an action per se. So if you are looking for how to get further faster, how to get more done, to be more effective, to be more impactful, all laudable goals in their own right, and I encourage you to do that, it's totally worth getting back to your why and building and growing your career in the first place from that why, because it helps you move through the sticky mud faster. Nobody wants to be sticking in the mud for very long. Knowing your why gives you motivation. It sets an orientation. It provides this compass alongside the messy day in, day out work that you do. When all the stuff is piling up, it provides that guiding light that you are seeking. It gives you that light for when you're seeking a promotion or a new job, so you don't just end up taking something because you're kind of burnt out from the interviewing process. We've all felt that pressure. I'm just going to take this job. What if you take a job that you wish you hadn't? That's where your why really comes in. It keeps you focused. When everything else is going really hard, it gets you out of bed in the morning and it drives you forwards. And we want to drive forwards faster, get through that mud faster. Knowing why you're doing what you're doing helps you get through all of the nonsense and politics that we go through sometimes at work, just to get through the day, right? It's that grounding. It's also your 30,000 foot perspective. It says, I might not be enjoying this right now, but it's giving me something I need. And if I can get through this quickly, I can get out the other side, rather than I hate this, I'm going to quit and not have a plan or leave the industry entirely. I do not want that for you. I don't want you to be one of those statistics. You've invested so much in your career to date. Unless it genuinely isn't aligned with who you want to be, I want you to have that perspective that says, okay, this isn't the role for me right now, but it's giving me this thing, and as soon as I've got it, I'm there for the next thing, which is more aligned. So I want you to figure out your why, and everything else will be easier, I promise. Your homework today, I want you to share your why. If you know your why, share it with us in Slack. What is your guiding light? Why do you do what you do? What is the impact you want to make on the world? If you're not sure, your homework is to think through some of these prompts to get you thinking about your why. Here we go. What do you care about deeply in the world? What would make you feel accomplished when you're 80 years old, looking back and proud to share your achievements with some grandchildren? What legacy and impact do you want to have? What change do you want to make with the work you do? These are just some ideas to get you started, and also don't be afraid of changing your why. My why has morphed and updated. It's got a similar underpinning thread, but over my career it has changed and updated. Ultimately, I want to make the world a better place, but how I'm doing that has definitely updated supported with more information. So don't be afraid for your why to grow as you learn and society changes around us. That's okay too. So hop over to Slack, share your why, or share your thoughts if you're struggling with your why, and we would love to help you out. I'll see you over there.